Hello everybody. I've made videos in the past of doing not nails, but like makeup, and I'm not really doing any good right now, as you can really see. My bad acne. But what I'm really here to show you is my nose piercing. Yes, it is real. You can see the little, well, you can't really, but I'm going to show you how I pierced it and my aftercare for it. So yeah, let's get started. It's really pretty. Okay, first what I used for it is what everybody says is hydrogen peroxide. That's what I use for it. Sorry, it looks backwards, but I use this. The cap isn't on it because I have it downstairs in my kitchen because my grandma took it down there. No, I do not live with my grandma. She came over and she went through my room and stuff and grabbed it. Yeah, I know, what a grandma, huh? But it's downstairs. I used hydrogen peroxide and I used Q-tips. I put the Q-tips, I'm not gonna actually touch my nose. I did it on the top of the area, and then I did it on the inside of where my piercing was going to be. Next what I did was I flamed the needle with a lighter. Sorry if the video's a little shaky, I don't mean it, it's just I'm moving around a little bit. I next use a paper clip. I don't think this is the one I used, but I used a paper clip. I put it in the cap of hydrogen peroxide, and then right after that I put a flame over it, like a little lighter flame over it, and then I put it back in the hydrogen peroxide. And then what I did was that, believe it or not, but I found out that if you have Orajel, mouth sore medication, even though it's not for mouth, even though it's not in your mouth or anything, I used that. What I did was I took the lid off. Hold on. Took the lid off to this. I grabbed, don't worry, it's clean. Grabbed the paper clip, the end of it, and stuck it inside the little tube hole, and then you can actually see, don't squeeze the tube hole, but just you can see the stuff that comes off of it into the thing. I also, people say don't use ice. Well, guess what? I did. I mean, people say it toughens your skin. It doesn't really, I mean, yeah, it toughens it, but the thing is, I didn't do it myself. My one friend did it for me, and it took her like 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds. She slammed it down in, which was actually better because, I mean, if she did it a little longer, I think I'd probably die. What else I used was, you know, like the top of the eraser caps. I shoved an eraser cap, the end of it, like the part that goes on the eraser, like the pencil. I shoved that up into my nose so that when she pushed the needle down in, it wouldn't go side to side and, you know, stab me in the side of the nose or something on the inside. So I did that. When she got the piercing through, I used this again, and then I had to use plastic, like this plastic stuff to put in to the nose ring, like hole, instead of, because I didn't really have a ring. I went to the tattoo parlor today after school and got a ring for it. But, yeah, I didn't use, I used an actual earring, which kind of sucked because it was an earring and you're not supposed to, but I did do that. What else? Afterwards, the lady, I was down there, she told me to use sea salt and, warm water. I'm not exactly how much, I think it's 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt, and then an 8-ounce glass of warm water, or dial soap, and water with a Q-tip. That's what I did when I got home. I got some I don't have dial soap, I use soft soap. I put that a little bit on the Q-tip that I had, put warm water on it, and then rubbed it on inside. You can definitely feel when it goes up inside, I can tell you that. It's uncomfortable. But yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I did my nose, well, that's the tutorial of how I did my nose. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I mean, yes, I had to watch other videos of how to put the nose corkscrew in, because it took me like a half hour to get it in. Literally, believe it or not, because lady's like, I don't think it's gonna go in because it's really small, and I'm like, I'll get it, okay? And guess what? It took me a half hour, and I got it. I mean, it's supposed to be purple. You can kind of see it. I mean, sorry, lighting's really bad in here, so it's still a little red. I'm not trying to bother it. But yeah, have any questions, subscribe, comment. Yeah, thanks. Happy piercing.